This whole area of free trial offers is one that's tough to get to the heart of where it's coming from and who's behind it. And I think a key part of this is that a lot of governmental entities have not kept track of the records under a separate category. So they aren't sure in many cases until the FTC or another organization comes in to find out who's really behind it. But this is a over $1 billion loss kind of situation for people. And what happens, there's deceptive ads, whether they're on TV or they're on the internet or wherever they are, with celebrity endorsers, and they say that they've got this great wrinkle cream or skin cream or some male enhancement or some other item that you can get a free trial. They have such faith in this product, they're going to give you a free trial offer of this product. But in reality, when that free trial offer comes, you've already been rang up for over $100, and they send you boxes you never wanted, and there were often conditions hidden in the fine print or away under another link that told you that you were agreeing up front to buy these other items.
This is something that people may have heard about before. So what's new in this?
I think taking the time to do the deep dive, the Better Business Bureau has hired a former FTC executive to dig into different areas of common fraud. And this is just one of those in-depth investigations that has found how these things work. And recently, I think only a couple of weeks ago, the Federal Trade Commission did come out with an enforcement action against one of the offenders in this area.
How can you tell that this free trial offer that I'm looking at is a scam?
I think about 99% of the time, if it's some health claim or some wrinkle cream claim, it's highly suspect, right? Just going in, you should just have your antenna up and aware that it's likely that you're going to have a problem. If there's not any home address for the business, and if you can't check in to find out the background of the people behind the business, once again, highly likely that it's a scam.
What is being done about this problem?
The people that can resolve this need to do more. So there are people who are urging credit card companies to become more diligent in enforcing the laws that already exist against deceptive companies that are pulling this fraud. And thankfully, the Federal Trade Commission is on occasion digging into this deep enough to do enforcement actions and regain some of the money lost. I think that most recent study that I saw, that maybe they got a little over $1 million on $80 million lost. So it's a fairly small percentage of the amount that consumers lost that was actually returned to the consumers.
What can consumers do if they get caught up in one of these scams?
You should first confer with the company and see if they'll resolve it on their own. It's in the best interest of these companies to do it, because the more attention that's brought to the Internet Complaint Center or to any of the other agencies such as the FTC or the Better Business Bureau, the more attention that's drawn to a company, the more likely it is that they might lose their merchant agreement on the credit cards that people are paying with. So it's up, if once somebody's complained, they would be really smart to try to take care of that consumer.
What resources does the Better Business Bureau have for consumers who look at something and say, I don't know if that's right or not?
Yeah, if you have questions, contact your BBB, and you can do it online by looking up the company, because quite often these fraudulent companies are showing up in scam tracker reports or other kinds of complaints with the name of the company. But also they can give you good guidance from what they found from experience with other consumers. So it would really pay dividends to you anytime you have a question about a company to check out the BBB in one way or another.